Hey guys, welcome back to the Academic Hacker. So with exams coming up for a lot of people in the HSC in a few months' time, I thought now would be a great time to post a video on study motivation and how to go that extra step in making sure you put in the right amount of effort to get what you want at the end of the day. The first thing I do is to create not a study timetable, but a to-do list. This is because that for a to-do list, we can make it a lot more manageable and it's a lot clearer to see what we need to do and what we don't have to do. As you can see here, this is an example of what I would do if I had a mathematics exam as well as a physics exam coming up in the next 2 weeks. So what you can see is that I've broken it up into individual bits and pieces of study things that I need to achieve before the end of each day. And as I go through these, I'll then tick them off or cross them out. And then at the end of the day, I'll review what I did. And from this, I can see that I've actually accomplished quite a few things that are necessary for achieving my goal. And then I've left out everything that I didn't have to do. Also, once you've broken everything down into manageable pieces, and once you've accomplished everything you needed to do for the day, the rest of the time you can allocate as free time. So during the day, you'll be a lot more motivated to do the study things that you've set, because you know that once you've done that, you can be rewarded by having the rest of the day off. Also, at the end of the day, you'll feel a lot more accomplished that you've actually achieved something useful. So that means the next day you'll be still motivated to continue what you've been doing and keep the process going for another 2 weeks or so. The second point that I like to bring up is to make sure that you prioritize your fun activities. So these can include things like sport, playing soccer on the weekends, or watching like TV shows every Sunday night, for example, Game of Thrones when it comes out. The reason for this is because if you don't prioritize your fun activities, what you'll end up doing is if you try to force yourself to study, in the back of your head, you'll still be thinking of all those other things you'd rather be doing. So it kind of distracts you from the study and that makes you a lot more efficient than you should be. And in the end, you'll just end up wasting your time anyways. So the reason that I prioritize my fun activities first is to make sure that I can still enjoy myself. And after I've been able to do that, then I'll have a clear mind to be able to focus on the things that I actually need to get done. So the third tip that I'd like to bring up is to change your study environment. So instead of sitting at the desk or the computer where you normally sit each day to either relax, watch YouTube, or just do your bit of homework, what you can do instead, especially during exam periods, is to change your study location. So what I mean by this is that you can either, for example, go into another room where it's a lot more quiet and you don't have any electronic devices with you that can distract you, for example, your mobile phone or a laptop. Also, you can either go to the library where you can see a lot of people who are also working hard to study for the exams. And in that kind of environment, you feel like compelled to be able to do the same. So by changing your environment, you're no longer constrained by those thoughts in your head that you can do whatever you want. In the new environment, you feel like you're a lot more motivated and keen to actually get the tasks that you have to do done. So now onto the last bit of advice, and that is just to pretty much get into good habits as early on as possible. So what I mean by this is, for example, not sleeping too late, getting up early in the morning when there's no one online distracting you, so you can get more work done between, for example, 7 to 9 o'clock in the morning. Also, when you wake up, don't always constantly just first thing you check is your mobile phone. Instead, go down, have breakfast, maybe do a bit of exercise, like go for a quick run. And also pretty much maintaining at least 8 hours of sleep each day so that you're always feeling refreshed and not tired during the day when you're constantly studying. So you don't have that excuse to go for a nap. So I hope you can take these habits into account as early as possible before exam block actually starts. And then I hope you can take out some of these tips into your study routine to motivate yourself as well. If you found this video useful, please do give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Also leave a comment in the comment section down below if you have any questions or queries and what you'd like to see in following videos coming up. Good luck for your exams, guys, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.